That's how you dances, that's it. Hello.
Hello. Hello there.
Is this still quiet, everyone? You alright, Dan?
I'm alright. I think I'm
Twitch.
working. Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
YouTube. How is everyone? Welcome to the stream. We are supposed to have a third person, but he's decided to go eat his tea just before the stream starts. So, there we go. So we're going to have headphones on for literally no reason, Dan.
Yeah,
Is that right?
Legitimately.
So me and Dan are in a streamed call over Skype to ourselves.
Legit.
Well, hello, guys. How is everyone doing? Mohawk Miniatures, how you doing? Hobo J, Dan Brook, Tez, MC Tic Tac, Boris, how you doing, guys? Mohawk Miniatures, I've said that already. Mr. Furioso says, where are the snacks, Dan?
Well,
maybe
I'm not
we have a snack.
to this one.
I mean, you can consider it a snack. It's more of just food tasted at this point. Matt Trigay, how are you doing? How are you doing, everyone? Thank you very much for tuning into the podcast.
I can't see our stream on the Twitches.
It's definitely there because people are watching.
Sure, I've got someone else up. I've got Flickster up.
Okay, let me just try just in case.
We are hosting Flickster still.
No, you try refreshing because it's just you, mate. I hope everyone's well. Toby says he's coming.
Ah, there I am.
There you are.
I'm beautiful.
Dan, is your microphone working, mate?
Hello there.
Hear Dan okay?
Hello there.
Don't talk into it like that. You'll break it.
I'll break you.
Tipton Sim, how you doing? How you doing? We're just making sure everyone's coming in. This is like the pre-show before we go into the real podcast. So I hope everyone's well. This is where I like to say everyone. I don't actually know everyone's username. It's getting to a point where I'm starting to forget everyone's. I don't know who MC Tic Tac is. I don't know if who Piff Off is. But thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate it. So you paint today and hi. No, today is we record our podcasts live.
Podcast day.
Live over the internet, everyone. It's great, isn't it?
Podcast day.
We're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitch. We're also live on Facebook for the very first time because we bought a license to stream to Facebook for a month. So we're going to record our podcast.
Might as well use it.
To Facebook for a month and see how it goes.
Might as well use it.
Mr. Tom Layton is in the YouTube chat. It says his name is Mr. Tom Layton.
You mean Mr. Satan?
Mr. Satan, yeah.
Mr. Satan's in the chat.
I'm just here while waiting for my stuff to dry. Might miss the draw, not really forced, but figured this would be good bands. Yes, the draw is going to be done right at the start of the podcast. Isn't it, Dan?
Right at the start, yeah.
Just kidding. It's definitely not going to be done at the start of the podcast.
Yeah.
I can do the pairings. I'll show you how I can do it.
Actually, that's a point. Tom, do you know who Mr. Satan is?
Yeah, we've been through it.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Look, I have this button, and it says it gets green screened out, so I can't do it until it's not green screened out. So welcome, everyone. Welcome. So today we're going to be going through Gibraltar GT and how it went.
Gibraltar?
I can't hear myself. I'm wearing these big cans.
Gibraltar. By the way, that is not booze. It is iron brew. I've just seen that on the stream. It looked like booze. No, I've just drunk.
But let's show it on the screen.
Iron brew.
Does it get green screened out, or is it just bright orange?
No, it's bright orange. And it looks like
rubbish.
beer.
Mr. Satan from Dragon Ball Z.
That's the one.
It's Jay Holland, Mr. John. Hi, Mr. John is MC Tic Tac. So I hope everyone can
remember.
Basically, we want to do a sound check to make sure you can hear us okay. This is, I'll tell you something, compared to this weekend, this is a lot comfier. It's a lot quieter, which is nice. So we're going to be
probably less tired as well.
Yeah, we're going to do like a review of our stream from the weekend. Dan's going to do a little like
catch up,
a little tiny like not a game by game review, but like
failings, mate. Failings.
We're going to quick chat about your games and how they went.
Didn't quite reach
if you
the
had
top
a good
20 like
time.
I wanted to, didn't I? So you know.
Who did you play and what were they like and all that rubbish. I'm going to try and sort out Dan's green screen because it's not doing very good.
What do you mean? It's doing alright.
Well, you got a shiny head, that's why.
I might just be
shiny
sweaty.
head is an issue. And I'm also stalling a lot. I'm waiting for Toby to. Mr. Millhouse Warhammer 40k says pairings first. 1. That's what he says. So thank you very much for 14 bits, dude. Really appreciate it.
14.
It cheered 14 bits.
See.
I never watched Dragon Ball Z, so I don't know. Now, just Google Mr. Satan Dragon Ball Z and you'll see what I mean.
Yeah.
Does Dan always look like he's pissed off? Yes, he does.
It's the shape of my eyebrows. That's how they go.
Well, it's been a blast. I'm off. Well, Neil's going to Asda. I hope you're buying snacks for the weekend.
Yeah.
Do you think we should do the pairings first?
No, let's wait for Toby.
I think we'll have to wait for Toby. Is Toby actually going to come? I've got no idea. I hope he is.
Shall we do my games first, and then we'll do the pairings, and then we can go into.
Shall we consider the pairings first? Okay, I'll consider it. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
I think I know.
Keep everyone waiting.
I think I know. I just need to have a word with your camera because he's like, it's being a bit rude. Oh, Toby's back now. What shall we do with him? Shall we just leave him off?
Yeah, let's make him wait now.
Just make him wait.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea, Dan.
Make the people wait.
Camera. Ring when it works. Right. Okay. Let's just add that. Let's add Toby to this call.
Tom's put, oh yeah, I get it. Do you get the why we call you Mr. Satan now, mate?
You are Mr. Satan.
Yeah. You just need the tash.
How do you add people to this fucking damn call?
Oh.
Right, we're ringing Toby live on the air.
Boom, 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 boom,
I'm pretty sure that's working. I don't actually know anymore. We're ringing Toby live from the studio.
Hello there, Toby, Mr. Gumba.
As soon as Toby arrives, then we can actually start the podcast. So I hope everyone's doing well. I don't bleep anything out, bro. What's the point? Where's the fun in bleeping stuff out?
Beep, beep, beep,
Ooh!
beep.
We just ooze live. There's
Hello, Toby.
Hi, Toby.
Oh.
Hello, Toby.
Hello,
Toby, the world is waiting for you right now.
Toby Meadows.
Toby Meadows. Toby. If he doesn't work, then we're going to have to... No. He's there.
Yeah.
I think he's there. Say hello, Toby. I don't think he can actually hear us right now.
I bet he's definitely muted us.
I think he's muted us.
He's typing.
He's typing. We can hear him typing. I'm waiting for the reply to say, I can't hear you. You're muted on Skype. Right, okay. Oh yeah, I muted myself. That was silly. There we go. Can you hear me now, Toby?
I can hear you. I can hear you now. Yeah.
I can hear you too. I don't want to be on
yeah.
Skype.
So Dan, mute yourself.
Un momento.
That's what we're doing because technical stuff. Can you hear Dan?
Hello.
Yeah, just about, yeah.
Just about, yeah. What do you mean, just about, yeah?
Only just, yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Obviously, Dan's going to come through your mic, right?
He's coming through my sound card. Much like Discord the other day. Because you know all about my setup now, bro. Can anyone else hear Toby?
Can anyone hear
Talk
me?
about Grey Knight Smite and he'll talk then, I'll bet. Did you know 10 whole Grey Knight Paladins
again,
do? I have not. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. Right, are we ready to start the podcast?
Yeah, I was born ready. Don't know about you.
We waited for you, but we have got a food review to do first, so you'll just have to like chip in where you can.
That is fine. I'll pretend
if you go and get some really nice
Don't say
what we're about to eat.
No, yeah, get some really nice what we're about to eat. Okay, let's start the podcast, everyone. Ready? Ready?
I'm ready.
Ready, Toby?
I'm ready, mate.
Toby,
Yeah.
can you even hear me?
Ready 3 platforms on the interwebs? I think they're ready. Welcome, guys, to the Hellstorm Wargaming podcast. Oh my god, I forgot the number. Is it number 13? Unlucky number 13?
12.
It's number 13. We've already done 12.
When did we do 12?
Yeah. Have you not muted me on your laptop?
Nah.
I can definitely hear myself. So welcome to the number 13, the 13th podcast we have ever done ever. We are back from Gibraltar. In Gibraltar.
Oh, the claps again. Oh, I thought I escaped it.
We covered the Gibraltar GT.
We did
live
cover the
coverage
GT.
from Hellstorm Wargaming.
Well, you guys
in
did.
another country. You didn't. You just went and played games until they
played
make it.
games all day.
So today I am joined by the lovely Daniel. Hi, Dan.
Hello there.
How you doing? You okay?
Sound, mate.
You got some nice nipples today.
I have, yeah. It's cold. It's literally freezing in Mikey's house.
And I've got Toby on the phone. Hi, Toby. Hi, Toby.
But you've literally muted yourself.
I've muted myself again. Why does it keep auto-muting? Hi, Toby.
Dan Dan has no output, man. This is the worst thing ever.
What do you mean Dan has no output?
Like, as
Can
soon
you
as
not
you
hear
mute
me?
yourself, I hear nothing because I can't hear Dan. I can't hear you through Dan. I can't hear Dan.
It keeps muting it mutes me on purpose for some reason. It shouldn't be muted. Okay, shall we start again?
yeah, nothing.
Start
About
again.
what you
Okay,
said.
ready? Right, we're gonna start again,
Literally,
guys. I apologise for
I
that.
can only hear you. I can hear you. That's it. I can't. Well, I can hear Toby as well. But...
Mute. You've got to turn me down then.
That's not hard.
These guys. Well,
Technical.
Toby, why weren't you here like at 6:30 when I told you to?
Because over the weekend while we were in Gibraltar,
Yeah.
my mum installed this Ethernet adapter instead of an Ethernet cable, and it is the worst thing known to man.
Okay. Fantastic. Right. Are you ready, Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just deal with it. It's fine.
Can you hear Toby?
Yeah, I can hear Toby. But
Can you hear me?
If I mute you, I can't hear Toby as well.
Oh my god. I'm working some right idiots here, guys. Honestly.
It's the Skype. It's literally it's Skype's just doing his in.
Are you ready to just deal with it?
Watch.
I'm ready to do it.
Okay. So when you
oh
mute,
god,
when
you muted again.
See,
Right.
whenever I mute, it mutes you
So
as well.
Dan's muting me, so you have to turn me down. Right click and turn me down. Okay.
Turn you down.
But then it turns him down as well.
So why does
I
muting
can't hear him
you?
now.
I don't touch you, right? So why does Dan muting you mute you?
What? I don't
know, 'cause every
understand
time
how
he
I can
mutes
mute
me, he mutes. Well, every time he mutes me, he mutes my microphone to you as well. This is a great stream, guys. I'm glad you enjoyed this. We've literally jumped from 20 to 45 viewers of technical issues.
Let's just.
Shall we just sing the song again? It works.
Nah, let's just get into it.
Maybe if you got to go away.
Please God.
I'm saving the stream, guys.
This is when we just lose everybody.
Oh god.
This is so unprofessional compared to the weekend that it is actually unreal. Okay, let's start the podcast. Dan, you're just going to have to deal with it.
I just deal with it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Welcome, guys, to the Hellstorm Wargaming podcast, number 13.
I'm pretty sure it's only 12.
It's number 13.
When we're 12?
Unlucky for
Last
some.
week.
Yeah?
It was last week, wasn't it?
No.
Well, it's definitely a good number of podcast. It's 12/13 because number 12 was the food review that we did in Gibraltar. Remember, that was a podcast. I'll put it out as a podcast especially to keep up with the numbers. All 15 minutes of it. Today, I am joined by the lovely Daniel. Hi, Dan.
Hello there.
You're looking good today. I'm not going to comment on your nipples this time.
I'm really, really cold as well, so it's fine.
And we got Toby on the phone.
Hello, Toby on the phone.
How you doing, Toby, on the phone?
I'm absolutely fine. How are you, man?
I'm really good, thank you. So today we are recording our 12/13th podcast live on Twitch, live on YouTube, and live on Facebook at the same time. So hello, Facebook friends. There's a couple of people watching. There's like 6 people there. There we go. They look pretty over there. Thank you for. So you paint today and hi. No, today. Oops, I didn't mute the stream. So there you go. So we are currently we run this podcast every 2 weeks. We did an extra one last week because we tend to do like one every 2 weeks, or we do like a special one if there's something coming up, right? Mm-hmm. So we've been here a lot. Mm-hmm. Do you like them, Dan?
What?
The podcast in general?
No.
No. Okay. Cool. So if you'd like to support the podcast, you can subscribe on Twitch. I know there's quite a few people in the chat right now who subscribe, which is super
subscribe,
awesome.
and we won't do them anymore. Please subscribe.
You can subscribe on YouTube, and you can also join on YouTube for a small monthly sum and get some more emotes and stuff, similar to you do on Twitch. You can also sign up to hellstormwargaming.co.uk, get more battle reports, and directly support the channel. Kind of like Patreon, but better, because you actually get better content. And you also get access to our super exclusive Facebook group, which is super exclusive and on Facebook.
Yeah.
So
Who would have thought it, huh?
Who would have thought?
Some of that exclusive Facebook groupiness.
Yeah, so massive shout out to Cryptic Chimera, Viking, Mr. Tom Layton, MC Tic Tac, Joshua Tattoo, Millhouse, Mohawk, P. Lewis, Toby's there. Toby, why are you in the chat as well as on the phone? You can't do
Because
that.
I need to reply to people's comments, man.
Ah, okay. And Mr. Dan Brook. So thank you very much for tuning in. Today our podcast is going to be going through the Gibraltar GT and our experiences of...
The Gibraltar GT in Gibraltar?
No, you didn't do it right, Dan. Try again.
What? Oh. What?
The Gibraltar GT
You have to clap, dude. You have to clap, dude.
Gibraltar.
Christ.
We're going to be talking all about that. Because obviously
Joshua Tattoo with their £2 donation, £2 donation.
Oh, what a guy!
donation. Oh, Joshua. Joshua,
Thanks,
boy.
Joshua.
He literally spent more than double that on your present in Gibraltar.
I love how imaginative his YouTube name is. It's literally his name and then what he does for a living.
Josh, thank you very much for the donation, dude. We appreciate it.
Josh.
$1.99 on YouTube. Thank you very much. It's so you can buy some lube.
Thank you, mate.
Interesting stuff. For what?
Thank you, mate.
Putting flight stands on Shining Spears.
Yeah, I reckon it's that.
That's what it's for.
Yeah, okay.
It might be for your seals on your case.
My paint finished drying before you managed to start the podcast. See you later. Thanks, Tom. So we covered our first event this weekend, so we're going to be covering that. But also, later on in the stream, we are going to be doing the live pairings for Into the Hellstorm 2, which is our event this weekend, and going through a little bit about that as well. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of people in the chat that all want to see the pairings. But I've said that whilst it says start tournament, whilst it's greyed out on my screen, then we can't start it. See? Oh, it's greyed out. It might be because there's a green screen effect and the green's greyed out, but there you go. That means I'll have to start it later. I'll have to have a check later. So I could do it right now, but I'm not gonna.
I could do it now and just be a rogue, man. Shall I do it?
So I've got to ask you, can you hide the pairings when you draw them?
If someone donates £25 now, I'll do the pairings right now.
I'll do it for I'll do it for
and
24.
I'll make them public. That's a lie. Please don't fall into that trap because that is 100% bait. I would still not do it.
I'll do it.
The trap is Toby won't see the money.
I'll do it, look.
Yeah, 100%.
No. So, but we have the most important part of the show, people's favourite show. Well, Miniature says I subbed on Twitch Prime, but I didn't. But
it is showing. It is showing.
Not showing.
He's got a little star, dude.
You've got a star, but it looks like you haven't had a resub alert. That'll more than likely come on very soon, because we always have the follow stuff. So, but we have YouTube's favourite show. Are you ready for YouTube's favourite show?
I'm not.
Toby, you ready for YouTube's favourite show?
Is it PewDiePie's meme review?
No, it isn't.
It's worse.
It's time for the food review.
It's time for the food review.
All right.
So I hope everyone can still hear Toby while we do this. So do let us know. Let me just drop the sound just a little bit. Touch, just a touch. So today we have an interesting snack. There we go, Mohawk Miniatures with a subscription. Thank you very much, my brother. It's got a little bit of a delay. Exclamation point hype on Twitch. We have an interesting snack, and it doesn't get green screened out, which is good.
I mean, I don't know.
It says it's innovative. Dan, would you say this snack is innovative?
I'd say it's interesting. Definitely.
What on earth is that?
This is chip shop curry sauce cheese. What, everyone? This is what we found for the food review today.
F in the chat, everybody.
Shop curry sauce.
F in the chat for the cheese.
In what situation would you ever have that? Like, who goes to the Egyptian and goes, "Hey, can I have some curry sauce and a bit of cheese as well, please, pal? That'd be big."
I actually don't know, but I thought this was the best thing we've ever had ever. Like we've done.
I think it's probably up there with the worst.
We've done Principe's cookies the other day. That was fun.
Oh, they were lit.
Well, what else have we done? We've done pea snacks. We've done guacamole snacks. But this one is definitely top 5, maybe top 2.
I mean, we were going to do one which might piss a few people off, so we decided not to do it, didn't we?
Gary also says curry cheese toppings on chips are a thing over here in Ireland.
God, take it back to Ireland, man.
So I haven't opened it yet. I'm ready for the smell. Now we're just going to eat it as it is. That's Warp Spawn says Bobby Halls. Cheddar cheese, curry powder 4%. That's what it says.
Toby, shall I tell you what we were going to do? We were going to get what with bruschetta, weren't it?
Dan, if you don't tell people, we can do it next time.
No, we don't need to do it next time because there's going to be nothing to do it for while it's still fresh in people's minds.
All right.
So we're opening it up.
How are you going to eat it? How are you going to consume it? Literally just on its own?
Just a slice of cheese, man.
I'm really not looking forward to it. I'm not going to lie. I really like cheese.
We just have to keep it playing because I've not extended the bed. So it smells like I don't know. It just smells gross. Don't know what it looks like. Don't know what it actually looks like. It just looks like dry curry sauce. Like curry sauce that you've left out.
Oh,
Look at that.
That looks disgusting. That looks
It looks gross.
Vikings asked if he wants to send us
It
some...
looks mouldy. It looks like mouldy
It does.
pate.
Pastrami.
It
What
looks
on
so
earth is
terrible.
that?
Are you going to give me some or what? Are you just going to eat it
No,
yourself?
come get some.
I
I'll
want
slice you a chunk off, Dan. I'll do you a
looks
couple
like
of slices.
It looks like
Nah,
cat
one will
food,
do.
man.
No, me too. Let me.
What even is that?
There's one. Look at this. Oh,
It actually does
It's
look like
like-
curry sauce.
it slightly gets.
Woohoo!
You know why? Because it's green and gross.
Jesus.
Ugh.
It smells. It
Horrendous.
smells like. Well, I mean, it smells like.
It
sauce,
literally,
but
it does smell like curry sauce. I'm not gonna lie.
It smells a bit
Jesus.
like sour.
For those who are wondering, by the way, my head is not tiny. I'm supposed to be a Terminator.
It looks like a gumba.
Thanks.
It
though.
looks like old. It looks like old something cheese, says Joshua. I'm only allowing it because he donated. It's
It's
smells-
actually not bad.
Have you eaten it already?
I bet a little bit of it, yeah.
The look. It looks gross. It looks like.
It looks grim as F.
That
but
was
yeah.
straight in there. Oh god.
That was like, this is the best cheese ever. Don't tell anyone.
It's not the best
Did you not
cheese,
really
but it's
see
not
that?
as bad as it looks.
Okay, here we go. Okay, you ready?
The new McDonald's Big Tasty with cheesy curry sauce. Ugh.
Oh mate, it's gross. It's so bad.
I'm not surprised.
I bet it's alright on
It
rye.
looks like actual death. If
Oh.
someone said, "I've cooked some death for you," that was genuinely what it would look like.
This is probably what Nurgle's rot tastes like. If you really want an
Oh.
authentic...
I'm actually not even anywhere near that, and I feel a bit grossed
It's
out. by it.
gross.
There you
It's
go.
so bad.
I've just done a really
Ugh.
sensual lick on the camera as well.
I mean, you say it's gross, Mike, but you keep shoveling it in, mate. Like, you know.
I'm gonna finish it. I can't like not eat it.
For the food review.
Like it tastes like.
Do you know
It
what
tastes like.
like?
Do you know like? Ugh. Do you know like when?
This has got to be the worst thing we've ever eaten, I'm not going to lie.
Do you know like when
It
you
is
go to Chinese?
without a doubt the worst thing.
Yeah.
Do you know when you go to Chinese and you get chip shop curry sauce, right? And you like have it on
Right.
your plate and then it dries up, and then you've got it on your finger.
Oh,
and
when
you
you
can-
like leave it out overnight.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
you can smell it.
It's like when you re-microwave
Do you
it.
know like when you can smell it later? It tastes like that.
It doesn't even taste like cheese.
It doesn't. It tastes like old curry sauce.
It's literally old curry sauce with the texture and the feel of cheese.
It's so bad. It is literally the worst thing I've eaten. Well, no, it's not the worst thing. I mean, it's just really gross.
Yeah, don't buy this cheese.
It makes me feel a little bit. I feel a little bit ill now. I won't lie.
I told you we should have bought the other thing.
No, that was definitely a good idea. So, Dan, what do you think to the packaging? Bearing in mind,
What
it
packaging?
It looks green, right?
It's literally in a clear packet.
What did you think to it?
What, the packaging or just the thing in general?
Yeah, like the packaging, like the look of it as a piece.
It looked,
I have gone a bit pale because I feel really sick.
it looked like... The packaging wasn't amazing, I'm not going to lie.
No?
No. But neither was the taste. Blech. Is that better, Toby?
It's
Wash it down with a little bit of iron brew. Worst thing, how about surströmming, egg, also known as rotten fish? It does actually taste rotten.
Yeah, we'll not
a
have
lightly salted, fermented Baltic sea herring.
that. Have you literally Googled it?
Nah, I tell you what, Viking XDK, you can keep that, man.
So yeah, Dan, flavour 10 out of 10. Out of 10, sorry.
Minus 14.
Minus
Yes, Luke,
14.
you-
Let's give it a bit of 2.
A
I'm
2?
gonna give it a 2.
Why would you even give it a 1?
Because it did taste like curry sauce, and that's what they advertised.
Wow.
So there you go. That was the Hellstorm food review, and it was really gross.
The shortest and the worst one we've ever done.
He's very good. And now it's going to sit in this warm room now, so it's going to get even worse.
Oh.
Like,
I do
why would
feel a
you
little
go
bit
out-
sick, I'm not going to lie.
Why would you ever go out and buy that? Like seriously,
I told
who
you
in
not to
their
buy
right
it.
minds goes out and buys
I think
that.
I actually feel ill. We might as well just do the pairings now.
Clement, Tito, Berrios, hey brother, just wanted to let you know that you were awesome at the Gibraltar GT. I was there with my Ashton Latam army and had a great time. Well, thank you very much, dude. I'm glad you enjoyed the coverage and It's a shame you didn't get to chat properly.
Moho miniatures. I feel it's unfair that Toby hasn't had a chance to eat any. I feel like the fact that you spelled that with an I
Toby with
annoys
an
me.
I.
And the fact that I've said that now, everyone's going to do it.
Toby with an I, everyone. It's not Toby with a Y. And he dots it with a little heart.
Toby with a love
It looks
heart.
like,
Toby
it
with
looks
an
like
I
I'm in
love
like year 7 and it's like my MSN name. Just with an I.
So what forfeit
ASL.
should Toby with an I have to do? Should he have to heat half the block?
Maybe you should just play
not even like
Grey
a new
Knights,
one.
what about that?
Not even a new one. I should like keep that one out and then let you eat half a block. Oh, Furiosa says Toby. Well, there you go. So that curry cheese was absolutely gross.
Was nasty.
I'm glad we bought it though. I hope you enjoyed my face going. I do actually feel relatively ill.
It's really not. Oh, we're
Really
disgusting. Dude, I'd go for that. I'll go and get Elliot in the shed.
Elliot will eat it.
Elliot will eat it.
Keep it out
Oh,
of room
no,
temperature.
I haven't actually verified my personal Twitch account, so I can't even reply to people typing Toby in Twitch. It's the worst thing ever.
I like it.
I like it.
I like it. All I can do is try and type and get annoyed when it doesn't set. End me. Muck TikTok says my nephew-in-law is actually Toby.
Oh no!
God.
Rip. F in the chat.
F in the chat.
F in the chat for the
Toby.
real Toby.
So there we
It
go.
looks more like
Go on.
Toby-Wan Kenobi when it's with an OBI.
Toby.
Toby.
Toby or not Toby? That is the question. F in the chat. There we go. So there we go.
Not
That
for me.
was the Hellstorm food review, and that was Toby with an eyes review.
I'm never doing that again.
Sorry about that. So
See what I mean?
We're gonna have to go through the Gibraltar GT in Gibraltar and talk about our experiences live streaming our first event. And Dan's going to give us a quick rundown about how he got on, what he enjoyed, what he didn't like.
Yeah, I can even get my old results at Corn on BCP, so I'll even go through that for you.
So, Toby,
Yes.
with an I.
we chucked ourselves in the deep end a little bit this weekend, didn't we?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
I gone from never streaming anything in my life to streaming to best part of 2,000 people across the weekend. So
Yeah, which is pretty sick, right?
yeah, it's cool, but you have to learn fast.
Yeah. So this weekend, if you didn't realise, obviously you don't have YouTube notifications and the bell ticked on, so you should. We went to Gibraltar this weekend because it was SM Battle Reports Gibraltar GT
In Gibraltar.
in Gibraltar. And they SM Battle Reports are running their first GT. And it was 80 players, which is pretty cool. I think they ended up with 72. Was it 72 after all the dropouts?
Yeah, 72. Yeah.
72.
It's on average, because 10% is usually the dropout. And we were asked very kindly to go and live stream their event for them. So I've done. Obviously, Hellstorm started as a live streaming service back in the day. The idea was, live stream battle reports and stuff like that back in the live stream battle reports and that, and then we kind of like moved to YouTube, and then we came back on the podcast. But also in January, I worked with the Honest Wargaming and live streamed the Last Chance Open, which is Ace Face's big event during the year. And you can probably tell my voice is gone, so I do apologise. But we were asked to do it. We were asked to stream the event, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. And then like 2 weeks before, I started panicking. I was like, Toby, please help. And Toby was like,
Please help.
I was gonna play it, right? I had a ticket originally.
yeah, you were like, yeah, I'm going to go play the Gibraltar GT. And I was like, Toby, please come help me because I'm going to die. I think it probably would have gone tits up had I not had your help, so I really do appreciate it, my brother.
Brandon Saker says, how competitive of a tournament was it? So it's a 6-round, 72-player tournament.
Yeah.
So obviously the fact that there's 72 players in 6 rounds alludes to a little bit of how competitive it is, but the lists, it was mono codex, like we explained on the stream, but just in case you guys didn't know, mono codex basically means, or mono subfaction means you can only have one subfaction. So if I play Space Marines, it means I can only play Ultramarines. There were some caveats. One of them is Drukhari, and that is arguably a reason as to why Drukhari did so well, because they can kind of pick and choose two, but that's because it's all in one codex anyway. But basically, it's mono faction with 72 players and 6 rounds, so it's pretty competitive if you ask me.
Yeah, it was a restricted meta, so it's a completely different meta, but it was a really, really competitive event. It wasn't a traditional ITC like Drakarian, Eldar, Soup, and Knights and Guard mixed together at the top. So you saw something different, which is cool.
Yeah, the big gripe of no retreats is people often slander it and say, "Oh, it's not competitive." And fair enough. Think what you want about no retreat. This is a completely different fish. This is not invitational. This is literally buy a ticket, take the dirtiest thing you can in relation to the comp and the rules that the pack is. That state in the pack, and you're free to take whatever you want. There's no painting restrictions. As long as it's fully painted, you can take whatever you want. As long as it's WYSIWYG, you can take whatever you want. So if you want to be that guy that takes 3 Imperial Guard Super Heavies, you can. And ironically, someone actually did that. Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
Has the podcast taken off? I think the podcast does quite well. Obviously, we've been doing this for a couple of weeks now, and I think it is doing relatively well. We get quite a few listens on SoundCloud and iTunes and stuff, and Spotify, because they're the 3 platforms we'll put it out to. But it'll only take off if you share it with your friends. So there we go. Gotta get that one in there. The best way to support the podcast is not only financially, it's also socially. So make sure you do, if you do enjoy our podcast, make sure you share it with other people and tell them that you enjoy it, and hopefully they'll come and listen to it.
Tell everyone that you're nerds.
It's on Spotify, yes, dude. Spotify, iTunes, and SoundCloud. They're the 3 platforms we get out to.
I actually think socially supporting is way more important at the minute. For sure.
Yeah.
So if you like it, tell your pals.
Tell your buddies.
Tell your
bros.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, Mickey, I interrupted you.
No, it's
Carry on.
So I'd kind of got a good idea of how to live stream an event. Obviously, I'd never actually managed to live stream an event, and realistically, I think it went pretty well. We only had a few minor hiccups. We did have some sound issues, like the main microphones were like really, really noisy in comparison to like the background noise.
Drunk people.
We had some drunk people, but the 18 hours worth of footage is there for you to watch on YouTube.
Yeah, it's definitely worth watching as well.
And the thing is, it's not like if you've ever watched a live stream like Warhammer TV, it's nothing like that. And by nothing like that, I mean it looks the same, but like you've got 2 people who actually understand the game, having a bit of banter and talking about the game, which is really fun. So how did you find it, Toby?
How did I find it?
Yeah. As someone who's never done any live stuff, getting thrown into the deep end, like commentating on a game.
Like I said initially, you have to learn very fast. Like I massively overestimated how easy it would be to fill the dead space. I don't know if you guys have ever done anything similar. So like, even just spoke to a friend about something you enjoy or tried to do a presentation, but trying to talk for 5 minutes is fine. Trying to talk for a 3-hour round is tough. It's really, really tough.
Yeah, go on.
It gets even tougher when we're kind of here to both sort of introduce you guys to the stream, tell you guys what's going on, and then analyze the game. And if the players are making decisions that are obvious, I guess. There's 2 ends, right? So you can either make the really obvious decision, and we'd be like, I would have done that. That's the right thing to do, and this is why. That's fine because it gives you a bit of space to talk about. But when they do things that like you would never do yourself, you think, how do you analyze this? Because I don't think that was the right thing to do. Apart from just saying, I'm not sure I would have done that.
Yeah.
So I massively overestimated how easy it would be, how difficult rather it would be to fill the dead space. But overall, I really enjoyed it. Coming from a person that love to play.
You guys were more tired than me by the end of it, and I've been playing 6 games.
Oh God,
I can hear you.
I can hear you. Yeah, I've changed the sound on the mic.
And now we're getting double audio.
Oh, great! This is beautiful.
Okay, this is just absolutely fantastic. We might have to do a little bit of technical changing up because I can hear myself and I can hear Dan twice. Do you want to say something, Dan?
Do you want to say something?
If I can hear you through there, then I can hear you through death. Oh no, this is terrible.
So one thing that I found that worked kind of to my advantage was actually knowing the meta helps, because when you get to the games where it is the latter stages of the tournament, when the meta, so to speak, of the armies playing, it helps analyze what's going on then.
Yeah, exactly. Do you want to say something for me, Dan?
Yeah, hello.
Can Toby say something as well?
What?
No, he's not saying anything now.
He is saying something.
Yeah.
I'm speaking.
We're gonna have to just do a little bit of technical difficulty. Quickly change to Discord. So that's alright. Then we'll carry on. I'm really sorry about this, guys. We're just like, this is terrible because Dan's audio and my audio is coming back through my speakers, which means it's coming back through the stream.
Yeah, they've all said double down. 1 minute.
So we'll just
have a flick.
Toby just got jump on Discord, mate.
Yep.
Cool. So really sorry about this, guys. It happens. You know.
You know
What it's like. Let's call Toby.
Skype's rubbish, that's why.
There you go.
Hello.
Say hello, Toby. There we go. That sounds alright.
Hello, Toby.
Thanks, mate.
Is this alright?
Yeah, because I can mute my mic on this one, can't I?
Yeah. This sounds fine. Let us know if you can hear Toby. Alright, guys. I'll just add Dan to the stream.
Yeah, perfect. Oh no, not Toby the eye memes again.
Toby the eye.
You will not fail, Boris. Don't you worry yourself.
Okay.
You'll find out what your draw is very soon.
Okay.
There we go.
Can you hear Toby?
I can hear Toby fine
Can
now.
you hear Dan, Toby?
Yep, I can hear Dan.
Okay.
Why do we just not do this from the start?
Because Skype's better.
Because Mikey said.
Because Mikey said.
Anyway, sorry. Like I was saying,
we're back. Everyone's back.
Before we start, is that better, everyone? Are we getting double Dan? Dan, say hello.
Hello there.
Hello there. Toby,
hello
say hello.
there.
Does that sound okay, everyone? Then we'll carry on.
Yay!
Okay.
Let's wait a second, and then we'll go back into it.
Yep, sure. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh no.
Oh no!
Okay.
Toby,
Ready?
do you want to buy some
I'll
razor
lead you back in. I'll lead you back in.
Okay, sure.
You ready? I just need that moment of silence so I can cut it out later. So yeah, Toby. So like filling that dead air.
Yeah.
It's weird, right?
It is, because the one thing that's consciously in your mind the whole time is if me or, like when I'm with Mikey, if me or Mikey are not talking, the stream hears nothing.
Yeah.
Except a bit of background noise. And that's it. And I always think when I watch a stream, I'll be honest, I often turn off streams of Warhammer 40k because I feel like for the majority of the time, it's dead space and a screen with no commentary.
Yeah, and it's boring, right?
So it's boring, it's not engaging. So I was really conscious of people actively turning the stream off if there's nothing to fill that space, if there's nothing to talk about what's going on in the game.
Yeah, quite funny that Mohawk Miniature says, kind of ironic that he failed to fill the dead air during a discussion about filling dead air.
I was waiting for the technical difficulties, Mohawk. Yeah.
So, but yeah, so massive shout out to you for being absolutely awesome. You did a fantastic job, dude. Really proud of you.
Everyone. I'd like to thank my mum, my dad, everyone else that supported me. Just so emotional.
Thank you to Josh as well, yeah?
No, none of that.
Thanks to Josh. For...
Massive shout out to the Honest Wargamer because I've been working. I've like me and Robert like talk quite a lot, and obviously like me going to help him like made
Basically
me
go
see. Yeah, basically go out.
Yeah.
Like because obviously he started Warhammer streaming like full stop.
I should say hello to Alvaro because he's an absolute legend.
Hey man, how you doing?
We'll get into our game later.
Yeah,
yeah, he's a top boy, top guy.
Yeah. So Rob basically he set up Warhammer Live back in the day.
He did.
Games Workshop's Twitch stream, which is
he's where it all started.
It is what it is. But obviously they stream events now, and obviously us as Hellstorm, we're working quite closely with Rob and the team about streaming events in the future. Quick announcement that Rob will be streaming our event this weekend. Which
There you go.
Ooh.
That's one announcement.
There we go. So we will
Spoiler
have
alert.
live coverage.
There you go.
It'll be a culmination of Rob from the Honest Wargamer plus Hellstorm.
Yes.
But it'll be on the Honest Wargamer's channel and stuff.
Yes.
So
I think
because all of Honest Wargamer's team are
they're all
actually playing in our event, so we're having to fill them in with Hellstorm. So
yeah, I think
we're going to be working together quite a lot in the near future.
Yeah.
Because they once said we're like if we're the Ultramarines, Honest Wargamer are like the Blood Angels. You know what I mean? They're just another chapter, and we just work together.
We're battle brothers.
Yeah, exactly. We are battle brothers in the internet market of Warhams.
Doing this Sunday with Rob, I believe.
Yeah. So
Dan's streaming. God.
I know.
I'm more funny than you, mate.
Imagine listening to that voice for 6 hours.
So
send anyone to sleep.
So yeah, so massive shout out to those helping me get up online, like teaching me. Like I thought I knew streaming, and now I was like, I got no idea, bro. But then afterwards, it was we did. I think we did well. So all that coverage is there. I said you can watch that now if you like. There's 18 hours worth. Massive congrats to Boris Michev from Badmoon Cafe, who's in the chat. He was the absolute boy. He actually won the tournament, and you can watch his last 2 games, his semi-final and the final, right here on YouTube or Twitch or whatever. So
the boy.
Quite funny that on the Sunday we had Drukhari versus Drukhari, and then Drukhari versus Drukhari.
Really good voice, Josh says.
Which is quite funny.
Well, at least I'm not going to sound sad and upset, mate.
Alright, mate.
All right,
I'm really, really sad.
Carl says THD like Hellstorm but cooler. We're all buddies, bro, so we're all cool.
We're all
by by association. And
so's Carl.
Unlucky. So yeah, massive shout out to them, and thank you for everyone who did tune into the stream and all the donations and subs. Like Marley's in the chat who did gifted out like 10, 15 subs or something ridiculous. It was super cool. So thank you for that, mate. So yeah, Dan.
Yes.
You played in the Gibraltar.
I did play in the event. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how did you generally find the event?
Do you know what? It was really, really good.
Yeah.
It were right good.
It were really good. It were really good. No, it were really good. See, this is the thing. Like some of the lists were really, really good as well. Even though there was quite a heavy comp on it, there was some very, very, very good lists in there. The missions made it.
Thanks for the carpets, Confuria.
So here we go. I love carpets, me. Yeah. So the comp made it quite difficult to build a, it's basically kick soup out of the game. Well, not out of the game. Sorry, out of the tournament itself. But you could still do certain bits of soup. So you could have guard with a knight, guard with assassins, that sort of stuff.
There's some minor limitations. What do you call it? With discrimination. Discrepancies. There we go.
Discrimination.
Discriminations.
What?
F in the chat for Mikey.
Sure.
Just to quickly, sorry Dan, just to quickly interject. It's not as simple as take a knight with guard and use super OP. The knight was like stripped back a lot. So if you took it in a super heavy auxiliary,
get to that. Yeah. Go on.
Oh, sorry, mate.
No, go on.
You have a household tradition.
Continue. This is because you were commentating on it more. So
so you can't use you can't use the specific strats either, can you?
No. All the relics, all the warlord traits.
Yeah.
So if I had the fabled Crastellan, I didn't get reroll hits on the charge. I didn't get access to First Knight. I didn't get access to the Headsman's Mark, and I couldn't use the Sixes Explode stratagem.
So there was no relic, no stratagem.
Rubbish.
And I didn't think you get the household trait either, did you?
No.
No, you got nothing.
Anyway.
You got generic. So you can still be
index knights basically.
Yeah, you can still be a Castellan. You can still rotate Iron Shields.
You basically chose if you were household or Mechanicus, pretty much.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
So they tried to limit it basically. But anyway,
which did all right. I think
cool.
there were a lot of night lists there, weren't there? There were like 4 or 5 night lists.
Yeah, I think so.
Like pure night lists. So, which obviously they got their own. They got to keep their own stratagems and household traits and whatnot. So yeah, it was a very competitive field, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Drukhari being the strongest because it won the event, and 5 in the top 10. 5 or 6 in the top 10?
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that. So obviously they were about. But some of the missions made it. I mean, I find personally it made it quite difficult for Drukhari to win, depending on the matchup. So obviously I'll go into my games. But
we can't spend all night going through every game.
No. The field was really good.
Event.
So game 1. Let remember who I played. Who did I play game 1? I forgot. I won anyway. Oh yeah, so it was actually
don't matter because I beat him.
So game 1 I played a Custodes list, which I just won by 4 points. It was 18-14. Really nice with all the new beta rule stuff. Looked really cool. I think he won best army, so he was voted for something anyway.
Yeah,
because it was a stone one.
Just generally, like what was the event compared to like No Retreat?
Compared to
obviously, like No Retreat is like the only event that SN have been winning recently.
It was
this is like the first one.
It was completely. It wasn't completely different. Sorry, it was it was like retreat in a way because of the people that were there.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously I've met a few people from SN and the guys that were at No Retreat 6. So
yeah,
it was like that. But then obviously you threw a lot of the Spanish meta guys in, and a lot of the ETC players in. There were a lot of Spanish people that come down. There were a few French guys there.
Mm-hmm.
There were a couple of Americans there, weren't there as well?
Yeah, there was eight or nine different
nationalities. Yeah. So
there was TJ from Feel No Pain Miniatures. I think he's a brand new YouTube channel that just started up. He was really cool from the US.
Yeah.
There was a guy from Portugal.
Yeah. Jay was from Space, Yondu, so he was there.
Yeah. Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
There were no Italians, no.
No.
That was why it was a clean game.
Random question, as I sub recently, how often do you run your Hellstorm event? So we currently run 2 events every 6 months, and then we run an extra event this year. So we've got one this weekend, and then we've got a doubles event on the June 29th, and then we have a weekend event on the 3rd and 4th of August.
Augusto. Yeah.
So, so like, first game you won, which went quite a cool dude.
Yeah, he was a nice guy, David.
Any other highlighted moments of the weekend?
I finally got to snipe a character.
Yeah.
So, should I actually go through what I took? I think everyone's seen it anyway, haven't they? Anyway, so it was a Cabal battalion, 8 Venoms, 6 Warriors with Blasters in 2 Archons, 3 units of Scourgers, 2 Haywire, 2 Shredders, 2 Haywire, 1 Shredder in the units, and then I took that was Flayed Skull, and then in my second detachment, which was Spearhead, I took Dark Creed, which was 3 Reapers, so the 4-year-old ones, and then Homunculus.
Yeah.
So basically, the Dark Creed strat, the Dark Creed allows me to do a strat where I can snipe characters with a Dark Creed unit, which is a Reaper.
Yeah, because they've still got their keywords.
Because they've still got the keywords, yeah, which we'll probably get FAQ'd now I've done it. But anyway, so I got the strat 3 times. 2 occasions, I rolled a 1 for the amount of shots, re-rolled it, and rolled another 1.
Nice. And
then rolled a 1 to hit, so that was pointless. That was 3 CP down the drain for nothing in 2 of my games. But I did get 1. I killed Big Nige, Stormcaller.
Big Nige?
Killed Big Nige. Yeah. Did 14 wounds to him.
Nice.
So
strength, D6 shot, strength 8, -4,
strength 8, -4, yeah. Which was in game 5, I believe.
Yeah?
Yeah, game 5, yeah. Because that was one of the games I actually lost, because it was kill points. So basically, be all and end all, it was there was a mixture of Eternal War Maelstrom, but then it was a mixture from rulebook and chapter approved.
Yeah, and all three formats. So
yeah, all 3 formats.
Chapter 17 and 18, which was interesting. I thought. I'm surprised they didn't just go with the new missions, but
do you know what? It was nice though, because you couldn't really write a list to tailor to any of the missions,
because they accidentally ended up using all 3 deployment styles as well.
They did, yeah, which
they weren't supposed
was
to.
actually was all right. You just have to make sure you read the rules pack.
Yeah,
because some was if you deploy first, you go first kind of thing. Yeah. Then the other one was the +1 roll off.
Yeah, and then the other one was just basically the new deployment, which is you roll off and you set up your entire army. And then
yeah.
Because like there was it round 5, Toby, with the kill points, no mercy.
Yeah, because that's the one I lost. Yeah.
When we had Angel from Deep Game Spain on the stream and Boris, Steve was talking to he was like, you set up the stream. Sorry, Hobo J, thank you for hosting the stream, dude. That's why I said it. You set up and get +1, no, and get +1. It got changed. I was like, technically no. The deployment types never got changed.
Rules as written.
But everyone started playing the old rulebook missions as alternate deploy, and whoever wins gets +1. So that's what he intended to do. But just as he confirmed that that's not how it was, Shaggy got on the microphone and said, "You use the deployment from the rulebook. Whoever sets up first goes first."
Yeah. Which was fast. Deployment. Yeah.
Which was
so the missions were actually quite good and quite well set out. You obviously had your primary, your secondary was then the Maelstrom of War missions, and then your tertiaries were obviously your Slay the Warlord.
Yeah.
First Strike.
They
played First Blood, didn't they?
No, it's First
Strike. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that's fine. So I went 3 and 3. Actually, 6 amazing games.
Yeah.
Even though I managed to actually play Toby Lineard with these Custodies as well.
Big Tobes.
Because
the hobby be the winner, Toby.
We've known him for a while, haven't we? And I've never ever played him.
Yeah.
So that was a good game. I actually lost to Toby as well with his custodies.
I'm just going to butt in. Everyone's begging for the pairings. So
I know
I'm
they
say
are.
that you've got
3 minutes.
I'm hiding that, Toby.
Damn. Sorry, I lagged. It was the wrong chat. Sorry, I lagged.
I'll do the pairings in maybe 5 minutes if you keep watching. If we retain the amount of views for the next 5 minutes, I'll do the pairings.
Yeah, it's nearly 8 o'clock. It's fine. Yeah. So and then I played two of the Spanish guys. Alvaro was in the chat.
Yes, mate.
Who I actually lost to because it was knights and kill points.
Held hostage for pairings.
I realised I've been missing all of the Facebook chats. So I do apologize.
Yeah, it's all. Have you not got Restream up?
I've got Restream up, but it's not loading it.
Okay. So so I went 3-3. Had a good weekend. It was amazing. I definitely recommend it to people. Really, really do.
Yeah.
If you've never applied for No Retreat, apply for that as well. But if you can't get into No Retreat, definitely go to the GT.
Nice.
Because the similar boards, it's not quite the same experience because you get to stop in the same place as the Retreat. You can play games whenever you want.
I'd say it was more convenient place than the Retreat.
It was more convenient because it was right at the back of Casemates.
It's really cool where everyone stays in like the same place upstairs and you come downstairs, you can game into early hours in the morning, but god damn, not having to get a taxi to go and get a cup of coffee was amazing.
Yeah. Or a beer or pizza or anything else. So the venue was amazing.
Yeah, because it was right in the centre of Gibraltar, which is at Casemates, which is at the bottom of the rock, and No Retreat is held at the
next
top
to all
of
your
the rock.
amenities. Yeah. So from my point of view, sorry mate, go on.
If you don't like someone, like I don't really like Dan and Mikey, it meant I don't have to spend every waking minute with them as well.
Yeah, but then you clinged yourself to Josh and you didn't like Josh
yeah,
by the end of it.
Oh yeah, go on. I hate Josh. I'll happily throw that out there.
Yeah, we hung out with Josh. He's really cool. At Blood Moon Payton on Instagram if you want to go check him out. He actually won our competition as well. He's one of the guys who painted one of the Foul Blight spawns, as well as Brett, who is Imperium Painter on YouTube. I can't remember.
He also won Best Army as well, didn't he?
He did win Best Army at the event as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
I finished 22nd out of all of it after all the scores had been counted up and the
you did
game
really well,
score.
mate.
So I did all right. I was aiming for top 20, but
did you get any favourite players and favourite games? Favourite army, sorry.
I didn't count them, but I will have done because I was originally 25th, and then I've obviously the scores bumped me up.
You can actually have a look at how many you got.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, have a look.
Is that
So,
on the?
We'll get that info right now for you.
Just to elaborate on that, so basically, you play for 32 tournament points every game. So the max you can get is 32 times 6, which is 180.
I was about to say, Toby, just was butting. How many times have you explained the scoring system this weekend?
Too many times. So I'm not going to go for it. Basically, the max tournament points you can get is 198. And correct me if I'm wrong, but you can get, is it 12 or 24 soft score points?
24 soft score points.
24.
Yeah, 12. So you get you get 2 votes during the weekend.
How'd you find it?
You should be able to have a look at your details on player. So you basically can have 2 armies that you played against that were really cool, 2 people that you played against were really cool, and they get 2 extra tournament points for each vote that they get, which is pretty fun. So
the Nurgly guy, you ain't done draws yet, have you? No, about 8 p.m.
About 8 p.m. I wanted to tease you all and get you all into the stream.
Yeah, so Dan got 7 votes in total. So some people are like, wow, they're weighted heavily, but they're honestly not. The amount of good armies and the amount of sportsman-like players, no one was out there to be like, oh, I'm not going to vote for you because I want to win. Like, it's the opposite of Warhammer World in that regard.
Yeah, exactly. So it didn't make so much of a difference because the max was 24 points and winning a game was 32.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, at Warhammer World, winning a game is 6, a vote is 1.
Yeah,
and you have up to 12, so you can get 2 wins out of getting max points, which is a bit horrific.
Yeah.
So
it's just a different mentality, I think.
Exactly. I think it worked quite well. Maybe
nice
vibe. That's the thing. It was very competitive, but it was also a really good vibe.
Yeah,
like there's a lot of toxic stuff that came out of the Warhammer World Finals.
Yeah, there were none of that.
We saw directly.
Yeah, I mean the thing is as well, even though there was quite a lot of people, obviously with different language barriers, obviously a lot of people spoke Spanish.
Yeah,
and different types of Spanish as well. So it might have been difficult for even the Spanish players to have conversation with each other, but there was so many like translators or people wanted to translate or signing and stuff like that. which actually made it really, really nice.
Oh, there you go. There we corrected because this is Pardo
Yeah,
told us it was 2.
I thought it was 12.
Pardo told us it was 2, but it was 1 point per soft score. So you got less than a draw for getting soft scores if you got max.
Yeah, the fact that it's 12 is even less impactful.
Yeah.
And it didn't change the top 3 at all, I don't think. I think it just
No.
shifted people around outside of that.
Some of the draws are early, bottom down. So Deep Game Spain, how you doing, dude? Welcome in. We actually had Angel from Deep Game Spain on round 5, which is really cool. He's a proper nice dude. Did a little bit of an interview on his channel as well, so go and make sure you do check them out. They are naturally Spanish speaking, but if you put closed captions on like I do, you can kind of get a gist of what's happening. But he's a really nice dude. It's really good to meet him.
I think Alvaro as well in the Facebook is from that group as well.
Yeah, so Alvaro Mo says, I want to go to all the tournaments that SM Battle Reports do, although I'm afraid of my low-level English, the experience is great. So as long as you've got a beer English, you should be all right. It sounds like you managed.
Yeah, I played Alvaro, and I actually felt, I don't know, I felt awkward, not for myself, because I was trying to speak, and I, to be honest, I kind of blame myself not being able to speak Spanish.
Yeah,
I've got a lot of Spanish thing.
The tournament language is English, but
I get, but
knowing a little bit of Spanish is good. Like there's one of the guys who I met at No Retreat 7. He's called Manolo. He's such a nice guy, and he's like a massive fan of the channel, which is really cool. But he hardly speaks English, and he really struggles. But we basically sign to each other and give each other big thumbs up, and I think that's the best thing ever.
Literally, that's what I did. Yeah.
He's
the only...
such a nice guy.
And I think I hope I actually made a friend in Alvaro because we had a good few chats after the game and stuff, and had shared a beer, so all good.
As long as you've got like codex that you can understand and something that your opponent can understand, then
actually that's a good point. So
it says what Alvaro says we speak Warhammer.
There you go.
That is number 1 language, my friend.
So what I was going to say is Alvaro actually did the perfect thing. So he actually had the English data cards for the tactical objectives. So obviously they were in English, but then he wrote himself the Spanish version as well.
Nice.
So he could.
Supposedly,
so I knew what was going on.
He had 2 copies of the Psychic Powers for Thousand Suns. So he had the English on the front and the Spanish on the back. So when he was reading it, he could show his opponent in English.
Yeah.
How cool is that? That's such a great idea.
Damn, it's amazing.
Yeah.
You said, damn, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I did say that.
Really cool. Damn, that's amazing, bro.
Damn.
So overall, Dan, you had a really good event.
I did, yes. I enjoyed it.
Overall, Toby had a good event.
I had a great event, mate, yeah.
Yeah. Would you be up for doing a live stream again?
we actually had this conversation on the plane on the way home.
You want to play, don't you?
Yeah. You want to play too?
Yeah. You get the itch, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I think I could smash Boris. That's all. So.
Oh, fighting time!
I would be more than up for live streaming again. When I don't know, but I would be up for it. Yeah, for sure.
Well, we can't confirm anything yet. It's in the talks. Maybe the next GT. Maybe No Retreat. We might be.
Definitely not with Grey Knights, by the way.
We might be just hanging about, chilling, having a great time.
Grey Knights.
We'll see. Manolo is a legend, played in Game 3, says P. Lewis. I believe that's Phil. Yeah, he's a really good dude, man. Really, really good dude.
Josh, nobody would listen to your voice on stream for 18 hours. Alright. And the hemlock. I'm going to find my hemlock now, mate. Alright.
So, that was that. So yeah, it was really good. And obviously Gibraltar being Gibraltar. Perfect.
Mikey, did you enjoy this weekend?
Mate, it was so tiring, I'll tell you.
It was on it. I didn't want to say that in case you were like,
no, man, I'm real. Honestly, like, I was so tiring. Like, I've still not, like, my body hasn't quite caught up yet. Yeah. I am exhausted.
Imagine taking a holiday from work and coming back more tired than when you left.
Yeah, but like, oh my god, it was so fun. I had such a great time.
Imagine not being able to log into your BCP and find out where you got. Because it's happening right now.
Imagine watching a stream with the people that have run the event you're going to, hiding the Pairings forever.
Oh, I mean, it is 19:59 UK time. British summertime, everyone.
Hey.
It's getting quite warm in here now, Dan, have you noticed?
No, I'm still really damn cold.
So what do you want to do, Mikey? Do you want to private them and go through them and then show the people? Or?
I think we should just end the stream.
Let's do it live. Let's
we'll stream. See you on Saturday, guys. We'll draw them Saturday at 7 a.m.
Yeah, we'll do
Saturday
it
morning.
at home.
Saturday morning when everyone's registered. So, like, I'm going to
Who really wants
start
them?
the event,
Who really wants
but I'm
them?
going to try and hide it straight away, and then we're going to read through it.
Yeah.
Tez's like, I think he said it, basically said what everyone else is thinking to my comment in the YouTube chat. Starts with an F.
If you can all band together and count to 100,
Yeah.
all keep getting a number each and getting it right, we'll do it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm hopefully going to be able to hide the pairings, but we will see. So we are now going to draw into the Hellstorm 2 pairings. An error occurred while drawing the pairings.
Oh, did I actually?
Yeah.
Rip.
Okay.
Someone said this in the chat today. Someone was like, "Oh, you should do it on the live stream because it'll definitely crash." And it crashed.
It definitely crashed.
Not like this.
Not like
F in the chat, everyone. F on the stream.
F in the chat for the BCP app.
Okay, so I should just say while doing this is that there are 62 players. We do have a cover for the 63rd. We are just sorting out the 64th, but those two people will play each other. So they aren't currently in the Hellstorm chats and their list aren't on BCP. An
It's me
error
and Boris,
occurred again. Why?
Shall I do it? Shall I try?
I'll give it a whirl.
Let me try.
Let me have one more try.
Oh yeah, then.
Everyone's trying. An error occurred. Oh no, not like this.
Not
Start
like
tournament.
this. F in the chat. No, error occurred. If not, we just have to do it manually.
Hold on. No, error. Genuine
Rip.
error occurred.
Wow.
Watch it.
Okay,
Let
look, I'm
everyone
going to show
watch
you. Look, start tournament. And the
Yeah, I'm
loading
gonna put it-
happens. Wait for
I'll
it.
put it in.
This is so funny. This is the best thing ever. Tonight is
I'll
technology
put
bad.
it in into the Hellstorm 2 chat for those who are in it. You can see that an error occurs on generated pairings. Help us.
Wow.
Close
the app.
app.
Right, I'm gonna let you guys slow down. I'm gonna turn
Yeah.
my phone off. Do you want to fill the dead air for me, Toby? You've got really good at it now.
I love to filter there. So basically, guys, the way the scoring works in this event, there's 32 tournament players are playing for the day.
Not that one.
So just a little bit about our own
Do you
event.
want
We're
to talk
actually,
about ITC?
yeah, we're actually playing ITC. So for those who don't know, there is 6 different ITC Champions missions. Is that right?
There's also a
There is
video
6,
as
but we
well.
are running 5.
Yeah, there's also a video on
We
our
obviously-
YouTube channel as well for people who don't.
We've
know
only
how
got
to play.
5, and we are going to randomly generate them and your deployment map before the start of every game. I think.
We have preset all the missions, and they have preset deployment maps already.
Yes.
Ignore that.
So it goes through from scenario 1 to scenario 5. They aren't in the correct Champions Pack order.
Nope.
But they are
know
preset,
that
so we are
'cause
going to play mission 1 to 5.
Yeah, because
sure I wrote
we're
that.
rolling on the day, aren't we?
As a TO, you should know that. So me and Toby are going to be the head TOs. I'm going to be the head
boys.
TO. Toby will be
Yeah.
the head
Giggity.
TO.
Mikey's always got to go to 11 a reef, so Mikey's the head TO. I
Oh,
just
the
go to
head
10 a
TO.
reef, and I'm just the head TO.
Corgate6, thank you very much for following, dude. How you doing? So Dan will be head raffle ticket seller, along with the lovely Kate.
No, the fiance will be. I'm
Yeah.
not doing. I'm
So
not selling
Kate
no
is going to be
tickets.
there selling raffle tickets.
I'm
gonna
not
have
selling no
food
raffle
provided.
tickets.
For food provided on the day, we can have dice provided. An error occurred again. Dice are going to be sold on the day, which is super cool.
I might be a head dice seller because I quite like dice.
Okay.
Are we going to have to
that.
do this manually, Mikey? You don't want me to start typing shit out?
I think we are going to have to do it randomly.
Rip.
Okay.
Which is fine, which is
F
great
in the
for everyone
chat,
else.
fellas. F in the
But
chat.
like, why isn't...
Why is it not starting?
Are we going to be able to put them back into BCP later? Or are we going to have to do the whole tournament manually?
You can manually input the first round pairings, yeah.
I'm going to just do it one more time on stream. Just that big red, that big L.
There's going to be so many conspiracy theories if we do this randomly as well.
Why I don't understand. Right, go back. Let's go back through the pet. Like, has everyone put the rosters in?
Yes, Dan.
Because that's the only way I can think. Like,
Why is
someone's...
BCP down?
Yeah, everyone's is green.
This is just terrible, man.
Okay, so 64 players.
There's only 62 players in the thing, though.
That's what I said. There's only
Alright.
62 players because 2 have dropped out.
Well, okay, I've got a random number generator from 1 to 62. People will be like, it's not random, it's not always
It's all right,
random.
I'll do it. Toby, what I'll do is
Yeah.
I'll read out. I'll read out. We'll get the playlist up.
Who in the chat wants to play anyone? We'll
Mikey,
make it happen.
Yeah.
If you have a random number generator live on stream so people know you're not cheating,
Yeah, you
and
can
I
put
just
it
tell
up.
you what the number is, the player that represents the number.
Yeah.
and then people.
Have you got
will
the
know
players?
we're not shooting.
Have you got the playlist up?
This is horrendous.
I've got there's no numbers, but I have all the players. Yeah,
I've got a playlist.
with the number attached.
Yeah. Just
Where do you find that on BCP?
Not on BCP.
Oh.
I have a physical copy.
Oh, okay.
I did share it with everyone.
Where is it?
I'll be second.
Oh, is it in WhatsApp?
It's yeah. I'm gonna share it with you on WhatsApp.
Yeah, send it to me, and then I will
Then you
tell
can do
people
it.
their fate.
Yeah. So I'll read through everyone's number, and then we'll go through it. Let me tell you on WhatsApp. This is just terrible, guys, but we are doing our best.
It's spicier. It's fine.
It is a bit
people
spicy.
like
This is like more interesting. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, cool.
So you're gonna do it manually, and then Toby's gonna keep track of who's playing who for the rounds, and I'm gonna read out the numbers.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that sound good?
1 second.
I'll
Let me just get this.
So I'm going to quickly read out everyone's number. It is alphabetical. So it's Adam Hosey, starting from number 1. Adam Sinclair, Alec Hughes, Alex Harrison, Alex Hopper, Andrew Keeling, Andrew Wilcock, Ben Free, Ben Stanley, Brian Ligis, CJ, Charlie Eden, Charlie Patterson, Chris Seaton, Dan Burgess, Dan Brook, David Irving, Dean Nielsen. That's number 18 for reference. Ed Pashek, Emmett Bunting, Gareth Howard, George Twyman, Jacob Tyrell, Jamie Dempster, Jamie Middlecote, Jez Morris. That's number 26, so you can kind of roughly work out what number you are. John Holland, John Scrivens, Josh Hall, Joshua Mitchell,
is he coming?
Carl McKenna, Kevin Cochrane, Conrad Bartkowitz, Liam Dempsey, Luke Hewitt, he's number 35. Let's scroll down a little bit. Luke Barwick has actually dropped out. I can't remember who I placed him with. It's all in the bloody BCP.
Goodbye, Alvaro. Nice to meet you again, mate.
Chris Frosin, that was it.
Yeah.
So Chris Frosin is number 36. 36, sorry. Make sure that's correct.
You got a big T in there as well, yeah?
Pardon? No.
Ah.
Manny, Mark Crombelow, Marley Diamond, Matt Barlow, Matt Gallagher, Maxwell Koch, Mike Bromley, Mike Whitley, Nick Haynes, Nick Lloyd, Nick Pert.
How many nicks we got, man?
3. That's 47.
So many nicks.
Then the last few, so from 48, Oliver Brock, Paul McLeod, Pete Palmiter, Rob Hardwick, Rocco Davis, Rude Steinbackers, Sam Wergier, can't pronounce his name, Scott Nichols, Scott Williams, Tank Roberts, Terry Harvity, Thomas Wallace, Tom Clark, Tom Higginbottom, and Tom Layton at number 62.
That's Mr. Satan to you.
That's Mr. Satan, yeah. So that is everybody. I'm going to put everybody in alphabetical once again. So we are going to do a live random number generator.
Ooh! Do you want me to have pen and paper to write it down here?
Playlist is visible on
I've
BCP. It
got
certainly
it.
is.
I got it. I got it, boys. It's good to go.
Got it. So
Got
I'm
it.
gonna bring up-
Got
I'm gonna
him.
bring up window capture on the screen. So everyone can
I
see
will
that
be
we're
able
not cheating.
to post this into the Hellstorm chat for you guys as well. I will literally just print
Fantastic.
screen what I wrote down and put it in for you guys, so you'll be able to see your first round draw.
And then we'll go through. So let me bring that up to there. I probably like doing it this way because BCP is actually terrible. So there we go. We have a random number generator between 1 and 62.
The circle went on for a little bit longer than I thought we were going to
So I'm
do
going to
it.
press
This is-
generate a
this is
couple of
spicy.
times. Ooh, it's got like a little
Hello.
flick to it. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the playlist. So as soon as I read out a player's name, I can tell you who that is. Okay.
Okay.
Is it
We
not
go with
64
45 as the first one.
players?
Is it, no. That was just loading the old
Because
screen,
obviously
you know.
I'm delayed on the stream, Mike. You just tell me what the
Yeah, no,
number pops up.
I'll tell you. So this is for everyone else basically.
Okay.
So, player 1, number 23, which is George Twyman,
George Twyman.
versus number 17, Dan Brook on table 1.
That'll be a cheeky
Okay,
chaos.
got you?
Got
Ready?
it.
Table
him.
2, we have Mr. 57. We have, I've just realised I've got
57
everyone's
is
phone number.
Tank Roberts.
It is Tank Roberts.
And them two got drawn out straight away.
Versus number 27, which is Jez Morris
Nice.
on table
Cheers,
2.
Morris.
So they're the Team Hellstorm boys out. So
Yep.
There we go. So table 3
definitely
is
not
number
rigged.
52, Rocco
This is
Davis,
Rocco Davis.
versus number 30, which is Joshua Hall.
Josh.
Table 4. Are you keeping up, dude?
Yeah, I got it.
Fantastic. Table 4 is number 11.
It's like the FA
Lucky
Cup,
the
really.
11, which is CJ from Amsterdam versus number 51, Rob Hardwick from Griddian Games.
I thought you were going to say Rude then, because that would have been brilliant.
Number 31 on table 5 is Joshua Mitchell versus number 21, which is Emmett Bunting. Table 5. Table 5, everyone. Table 5.
All right.
Table 5. Table 6. Ready? Ready for table 6? We're nearly there, though, boys.
I was born ready, man.
Table 6, we have number 4, Mr. Alex Harrison.
Oh,
Controversial.
big
Controversial. Keep away with the... Don't bring any water to the table, Mr. 10,
man.
Brian Legis from Amsterdam.
Ooh, that's going to be a well good
Good
first
draw.
round.
That should be really fun. There we go. So then we have number 21, Emmett Bunting, which we've already had, so let's go through again. Number 40, Matt Barlow
Matt Barlow.
versus John Holland.
Ooh.
Okay. Mr. John Holland.
Okay.
Okay.
We have to make sure we're getting all the players here. All of the players, because I've just realised this piece.
I'll be able to let you know.
This sheet isn't. This sheet isn't completely up to date, so we'll just roll with it. So number 42, we have Mr. Maxwell Koch
Ooh, interesting list as well.
versus number 4, which is going to get redrawn. We already had that one. Number 6, Andrew Keeling.
Nice.
Eldar versus Dark Eldar.
Drakari
Cheeky.
Drakari Craft will
Some
beat
good
down.
rounds coming out already. Only
Yes,
8
it
games
is.
in.
Then we have number 53. We've already had 53. Let's redraw it.
Redraw.
Number 19,
We have.
which is Ed Pashek versus
good
number
stuff.
8, Ben Free.
Nice.
Yeah?
Yeah,
we've had
I
some-
have Ed Pasek as number 20 though.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry, thank you very much for the bits. Is that in BCP or is that on our
No,
sheet?
this is literally on the playlist. Dean
Okay.
Nielsen, number 9. But we can go Ed, that's fine. If Ed is
Let's go,
number
Ed. Let's go, Ed.
Yeah, cool.
we
Ed
get
versus
any
Ben
double-
Free, yeah?
If we get any duplicate names. Yeah, versus Ben Free. We know Demons.
Okay, cool. Let's keep
If we get any
the
duplicates. I've just realised Boris isn't on this list. That's who's missing. There we go. Let's just keep
Okay.
rolling. Boris is number 15, everyone.
Yep.
Number 59, Thomas Wallace.
Tom Wallace.
Versus Mr. 52, Rocco Davis. Have we already had Rocco?
Yeah, we had Rocco.
We have
Draw
already had
again.
Rocco, yes.
57. We've already had that one. Straw
Sam
again.
Roberts,
Number
we've already had that one.
62. Tom Layton.
Mr. Satan.
Tom off.
Mr.
The
Satan.
Tom
there.
off. Table 10 Tom off. That's a bit of a tongue twister.
Yeah.
There we go. So it's a number 1 on table. What table's that? Table 8?
That was table 10.
Oh, table 10. Amazing. So table 11, number 35, Liam Dempsey from Warhammer.
Warhammer. With my army.
Ooh. Ulthway versus number 2, Adam Sinclair with Imperial Knights. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Rip Adam.
Big
That's
games
big.
already.
Okay. So number 62. I think we had that one. We've already had number 62. Let's try again.
Yep, that's Tom Layton.
Number 14, Matt Barlow
Yep.
versus number 10. We've already had number 10. Let's try again. Number
We have
61,
Brian already.
Tom Higginbottom.
There's
Tom
so
is
many
using the vein.
Toms, man.
There is like
Tom's
4
and,
Toms.
Tom's and Nick's.
I think we've already had all the Toms.
Yeah, I think all the Toms are fine. 'Cause 2 Toms.
Boris,
played.
you're on
Right.
number 15, my friend.
We're all Tom'd out now.
Here we go. Here we go. Number 36, Luke
Oh, no, we haven't had
Hewitt.
We haven't had Tom Clark yet.
Ooh, Luke Hewitt. You ready?
Tom Layton. Yep, bomb ready, man.
Number 53, which is, we've already had him.
We've had that one.
Rude. No, we haven't
28.
had Rude.
We've had Rude?
No, we haven't.
Have we not?
We've not had
We've had Brian. We haven't had Rude yet.
Okay, well, it's against Rude then.
Sweet.
Luke Hewitt versus Rude. I thought we'd already had Rude. Someone said his name.
No. We had Brian, but we didn't have Rude.
Okay.
Someone's put in the chat Marley versus a brick wall.
Should have used a spreadsheet or BCP. So, Scrivo, you missed it because you were streaming over us because you're very rude. We actually tried to do it using BCP lots and it wouldn't do the pairing, so we have to do it with a spreadsheet. So, number 33, Kevin
Let's add more
Cochrane
suspense.
versus number 17, which is, we've already had, number 14, Chris Frozin. Ooh, Death Watch versus Necrons.
Rip.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Here we go.
This is
Lists are
totally
locked in
not fixed.
BCP for now. They'll be unlocked after this. So we have number 17. We've had that one already. Number 40, Matt Barlow. Have we had Matt Barlow already?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yes, we have. Yeah.
Generate again. Number 28, John Holland. We've already had John Holland.
We have.
Number 12, there's Charlie
12
Eden with the other Death
Charlie
Watch.
Eden,
Dead Watch.
Versus 27, which is we've already had.
Jez Morris, we've had.
Number
Jez Morris,
1, Adam Hosey. Have we had Adam?
No,
Nope.
not a number 1.
Okay,
Yeah. No,
here we go.
Yep.
33, Mr. Kevin. We've already had him.
Yep.
We'll get there. Dan Burgess.
Yep.
Really probably random, isn't it? Versus 34, Conrad
34 is
Barnquist.
Conrad.
Ooh.
Dan Burgess versus Conrad.
Oh,
Nice.
interesting. You've put Matt
Okay.
Barlow down twice. Can we double check we've not had Matt Barlow twice?
We have had Matt Barlow twice. Matt Barlow was on table 7 playing against John Holland.
Yeah. Okay.
I have not typed it down again. We redrew it.
Okay, cool.
Don't
So then we have number 50, which is Pete Parmiter,
Yep. The legend
Ooh.
himself.
the Wizard, versus number 2, we've already had,
We have had
Number
Adam
41.
Sinclair, Yep.
Matt Golliger.
We have
Ooh.
not had Matt.
We've had Golly. There you go.
Matthew Golliger. So for those who are wondering if this is professional, I am currently writing down what Mikey read out. If there's a duplicate, I don't write it down. So don't worry, there will be no duplicates, and I will post it in the chat after. Okay.
And we have number 39, Marley Diamond.
Oh,
Diamond of
here
the
we go.
Stream, versus number
What do
15,
you mean?
Boris Mitchev, champion of the Gibraltar GT.
Oh.
So that's Marley not coming back after game 1.
I think Marley's sick on Saturday, guys.
Fantastic. Then we have number 24, Jacob Tyrell, versus number 3, Alec Hughes. There we go. There we go.
All right.
Okay. Number
More to go.
47.
Yep.
Nikos Pert from the Honest Wargamer.
Oh.
Versus 59, Thomas Wallace. Have we had Thomas Wallace already?
No.
We have had Tom Wallace.
Redraw. Number 28,
What should be Scribbo?
John Holland. We've already had it. He just missed it by 1.
Yep.
51, Rob Hardwick. Rob Hardwick. Have we had Rob Hardwick?
We have not
Had him
had. Oh
already.
yes, we have. We have
We
table
have.
4 against CG and Stam.
Number 24 then. Number
CJ.
24. We've already had that one. We'll
Jacob
get there
Tyrell.
eventually.
Yes,
Number
we've had Jacob
19,
Tyrell.
Dean Nielsen with his
We
Chaos
have not had
Demons.
Demon Days.
Okay. Number 60, player 60, which is Tom Clark, the final
The final Tom.
The final Tom.
versus 24. I think we've already had 24. We have already had 24.
24 is Jacob Tyrell. We've already had that one. Yes.
Ben Stanley with his Necrons.
Okay.
Okay, how many tables have we done already, Toby?
So we've done 21 tables, guys.
21 tables. Only 11 left.
Ah, Josh.
We have
Sorry,
11 left.
Josh has just
No,
put,
10 left. There's
Just,
only
set,
31.
just sent me a message. Maybe the pairings aren't working because the lists are hidden. That would make
Do you think?
sense. Do you want me to try it
No.
while you're doing that?
No, because we've already started now. We'll just carry on.
We've only got 11 left. Just do less is powerful.
No, I don't
Keep
think,
going, keep
I
going.
think it would say that. It would say that, surely. That'd be a clever way to do it. We won't do the pairings because the lists are hidden.
Surely it would just say the pairings are not available because the lists are hidden at this time. or
Yeah,
something like
exactly. So
Let's
as
carry
soon-
on.
As soon as we
Let's
finish,
go.
as soon as we post the pairings in the chat, then the list will go live again.
Yeah. Oop.
So number 58 on table 22,
that. Terry Haverty.
Terry Harvey with
Mr. Towboy.
versus. We've already had Rude. Number 57, we've already had that one. Number 60, we've already had that one.
Yep.
Number 22, come on, number 22, Gareth
Gareth
Howard.
Howard. We've
There
not
we
had
go.
Gareth Howard yet. All right.
Okay. Regenerate. Number 61. Have we had number 6? That's all the Toms into. That's a Tom. Number 61 is a Tom. Number 43, Mike Bromley from Warhammer /DZTV versus number 19, Dean Nielsen, we've already had Dean.
We've
Try again.
had Dean Nielsen. Yep.
Number 6, Andrew Keeling. We've already had Andrew Keeling.
We
haven't
have.
we? Let's try again. Number 62, that's a Tom. Let's try again. Number 17, we've had that one. He was first one. 57. No, we've had that one. 37. Manny Chema.
Okay.
Ooh. Right, okay. So then we have number 55. Scott Nichols, previous winner of Heat 1. Versus number 34. Someone who already has a game. That was Conrad.
Yep, that's Conrad. He's already got a game.
We've already had Rob Hardwick, right? Number 51?
Yep,
Yeah, we've had
Rob Hardwick.
Number 20. Number 20, everyone. We've had Ed Pashek. Have you had Ed Pashek already?
Yeah.
We have on table 9 against Ben Free.
Number 3, Alec Hughes. Have we had Alec Hughes? I think we have.
Yes, we have, yep.
Number 9, we've already had Ben Stanley.
Yes, we
Number
have.
25, Jamie Dempster. Jamie Dempster.
We have not had Jamie Dempster.
So what was that pairing?
Scott Nichols against Jamie Dempster.
Interesting.
Why don't you amalgamate the ones that are left into...
Because that'd take too much editing now. Silly boy.
It's also going to take a lot of clicking trying to get to the right
one. That
ones.
beginning, never mind.
What we should have done, hindsight is a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen, but what we should have done is highlight the players that came out.
Yeah.
So number 41, we've had that one. Number 60, we've had that one. Number 21, we've had Emmett already. Number 59, we've had Thomas Wallace already. 38. Mark Crumbleholm, number 38.
Okay.
Versus number 9, which we've already had. Number 47, which we've already had, Nikos. Number 17, we've already had. Number 58. Already had.
We've already had.
What the hell?
David Irving, there we go. Mark Cromwell versus David Irving. Okay.
Dan, you need to fill the air while me and Mikey just quickly highlight all the players.
Yeah, I mean...
Go ahead.
What's everyone had for dinner tonight?
Alright.
Okay, we'll quickly make them yellow. So let's go through who's already on the table.
Yeah.
So we have 14
Adam
players
Pa-
remaining. So what
So
we
you
currently
read
have,
out-
guys, we have
Read out the pairings.
25 tables drawn. I'll just update you as to which players are playing who
Yeah,
so
exactly.
far. Okay.
Let's do
On table
a
one-
catch up. Yeah,
On table 1, we have George Twyman.
Yeah,
against
read
Dan.
out the number as well, dude. George Twyman versus
Dan Brook.
Dan Brook. I said, have you got the numbers there handy as well?
Translated into names, man.
Okay, cool. So then table 2.
We have Tank Roberts against Jez Morris.
Table 3.
1 second. Joe, it's big, that one. Next.
Table 3, we have Mr. Rocco Davis against Josh Hall. Josh with a love heart in his name.
Joshie and I.
Josh.
Yeah.
On table 4, we have CJ against Mr. Rob Hardwick.
Yeah.
Table 5, we have Josh Mitchell against Emmett Bunting.
Yeah.
On table 6, we have Alex Harrison versus Brian.
Brian. Yeah.
Brian.
Table 7.
On table 7, we have Matt Barlow against John Holland.
Ooh. I say that to fill the air. Are you helping, Dan?
On table 8,
He's like Dan's terrible at commentating.
Max Botch against Andrew Keeling.
Yeah.
On table 9, we have Ed Pazek. Pashek? I apologize. I butchered that. Pashek, there we go. Against Ben Free.
Yeah.
On table 10, we have Tom Wallace against Tom Layton.
Tom Layton and Tom Wallace.
Mr. Satan.
Table 11, we have Liam Dempsey from Warhammer against Adam Sinclair.
Yeah.
Table 12, we have Tom Higginbottom against Matt Barlow.
We've had Matt Barlow twice.
We have. We'll delete him out
sure.
of that. Tom Higginbottom is one to play against eventually. That's fine.
Okay, shall we redraw for the opponent or shall I keep going?
We'll keep going just so we know
Okay.
who's been drawn. So table 13 is Luke Hewitt against Rude Steenbackers.
So, Luke was right. Yeah, and then Rude. Yeah.
Table 14 we have Kev Cochrane against Chris Frozen.
And his last bannons.
Kev versus
Kevin
Chris
is last
Frozzy.
balance.
Kevin his last
Yeah.
bannons.
Table 15, we have Charlie Idden against Adam Hosey.
Yeah.
Table 16 is Dan Burgess against Conrad.
Barty quits.
Not even going to attempt to pronounce your surname. I apologise.
Yeah.
Table 17 is Pete Parmiter against Matthew Gallagher.
Gallagher.
Yep.
Okay.
Table 18 is Marley Diamond against Boris Mitchev.
Ooh.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Table 19 is Jake Tyrell against Alec Hughes. Jake Tyrell. Again,
Tyrell, I think.
apologies.
Yeah.
So I think Tyrell's there.
Table 20 is Nikos against Dean Nielsen.
Nicole Pierce versus Dean.
John, you're not out yet, mate. Scribble.
Table 21 is Tom Clark against Ben Stanley.
Yeah.
Table 22 is Terry Haverty against Gareth Howard.
Terry versus Gareth.
23 is Manny Chima against Mike Bromley. Again, apologies for the kerfuffle, but it's literally because BCP crashed the second we tried to draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't want it to be this way. We're trying to work with the cards we've been dealt, guys. All right.
Yeah. We're just doing it.
Legit.
So you got 23 Mike Bromley, Manny Chima. 24 is Scott Nichols against Jamie Dempster.
Yeah.
And then 25, where we got up to, is Mark Crumblehome against David Irving.
Okay. So we just need to redraw who's the latest player
So
playing against Matt Barlow.
It's Tom Higginbottom, table 12. So Tom Higginbottom's opponent is coming now.
Okay. So Tom Higginbottom is going to play against number 37, which has already been drawn. And then number 1, which has already been drawn.
Yep.
Number 16 has already been drawn.
At least everyone's highlighted now. This is a lot easier.
Yeah. Number
Should be
59.
from the start. 59 is
Already been drawn.
already drawn.
I'm going to pull these out in a minute. 62. Already drawn. Number 10.
Already
Already been drawn. Number 56. Scott Williams.
Scott Williams. So table 12 is Scott Williams against Tom Higginbottom.
Yep. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players left. Sound about right?
Yeah, because table 32 will be filled by players 63 and 64 respectively when they are confirmed.
So I'm going to renumber everybody who's left.
Yep,
This is
makes
clever.
sense.
You ready? So I'm going to read out who's left and what number they have.
And then
We have Alex Hopper as number 1, Andrew Wilcock as number 2, Charlie Patterson number 3, Jay Middlecote number 4, John Scrivens number 5, Carl McKay number 6, Mike Wheatley number 7, Nick Haynes versus 8, Nick Lloyd number 9, Oliver Brock number 10, Paul McLeod number 11, and number 12, Sam Wergy. We'll call him Sam Wergy. He's Polish, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Does that sound right? So we're going to draw from 1 to 12 now. So the first number is number 9, Nick Lloyd.
Okay.
Versus number 11, Paul McLeod. Then we
That was
have
easy.
number 1, and Alex Hopper.
Yep.
Versus number 11, we've already had. Number 5, John Scrivens versus Alex Hopper.
There we go. There's Screwer. He's waiting
There's
for ages.
Scrivo. So then we have number 6, Carl McKenna. Versus number 12, Sam Wergy. Carl versus Sam. Ooh. Not a lot left, guys. Then we have number 2, Andrew Wilcock. Versus number 3, Charlie Patterson.
Dead Twatch.
Chaos versus Dark Angels or Chaos versus Chaos. 4 people left, so this is going to be the last draw. Number 8, Nick Haynes. Versus number 3, we've already had. Number 7, Mike Whitley. So Nick Haynes versus Mike Whitley. And holding up the rear, we have Jay Middlecote versus Oliver Brock.
Yonduan Oliver Brock.
And Yanari.
All right.
Okay, so let's go through the pairings once more.
Okay. I will send you something on Discord, Mikey. And when you
Okay,
open
brother.
it, you'll be able to see the whole pairings and put them on the stream.
Lit at AF.
Legitimate.
Access denied.
Oh my
Never
god.
mind.
Do you want to make it? You want to give me a shareable
Yep.
link?
Yep.
Thanks, brother. Can you imagine if BCP would have worked? This would have
Yeah,
been great.
we would have looked so professional if it would have worked.
Yeah.
There
Thanks,
you go.
brother.
Should be fine now.
So, pairings. You should be able to see this on
I love
screen,
your
guys.
Discord picture, Toby.
So we have player 1, player 2. So we have George Twyman versus Dan Brook. Player 2, table 2 is Tank Roberts versus Jez Morris. Number 3 is Rocco Davis versus Josh Hall. Number 4 is CJ versus Rob Hardwick. Josh Mitchell versus Emmett Bunting. Table 6 is Alex Harrison versus Brian. Number 7, Matt Balla versus John Holland. Number 8, Max Koch versus Andrew Keeling. Number 9, Ed Pazchek versus Ben Free. Number 10 is Tom Wallace versus Tom Layton. And then number table 11 is Liam Dempsey versus Adam Sinclair. And then number 12, Scott Williams versus Tom Higginbottom. He's put an extra G in his name. I can't edit it. Luke Hewitt versus Rude. And then Kevin versus Chris. Charlie versus Adam. Dan versus Conrad. Pete versus Matt. Marley versus Boris. Thank you. Jake Tyrell versus Ike Hughes. Nikos versus Dean. Tom versus Ben. Terry versus Gareth. Bromley versus Manny. Scott versus Jamie. Crumbly Bomb versus David Irvin. Nick Lloyd back in. The nicknames are all coming in now. I'm going to have to move my head. There we go. Nick Lloyd versus Paul McLeod. Alex Hopper versus John Scrivens. Carl McKenna versus Sam Wiggy. Andrew Wilcott versus Charlie Patterson. Nick Haynes versus Mike Whitley. And Jay Middlecote versus Oliver Brock. They are the pairings for Into the Hellstorm 2, round 1, including table number. We'll make sure this is public.
Yep. It is going into the WhatsApp chat now, guys.
Going into WhatsApp chat now. The lists are now viewable. There we go. So that is the end of the podcast, everyone. I'm going to have to call it there. We're probably not going to actually include this little bit in the actual podcast.
No, because that was a bit of an S show, wasn't it?
It was a little bit of an S show, yeah. Let's get the chat up.
He's a good one, Toby, isn't he?
He's good, and yeah, we
I just
did
love
alright
admin.
there.
I just love admin, me.
I know you do.
I love admin, me.
So there you go. There are the pairings for Into the Hellstorm 2. So I hope you did enjoy that. We're going to have a quick outro for the end of the stream. So yeah, you ready? So that was a very short and sweet podcast, everyone.
Very, very
Thank you very much for listening. That was a bit... If you watch this live, you got the full pairings of Into the Hellstorm 2. If otherwise, you got the cool rundown of Gibraltar GT and how it went. And if you do have any other events that you are running that you'd like a stream team for, then do get in contact with me or Rob from The Honest Wargaming, because we are both working together as the super dream team of event streams.
Well, you built that well, didn't you?
That was good, that one.
Guarantee it'll be more professional than our round 1 that draws of our own event.
We'll cut that out of the podcast so you don't have to listen to it. So, if you want to support the podcast, you can share it with your friends. We're live on Facebook, we're live on Twitch, live on YouTube every 2 weeks on a Wednesday. Next stream will be covering how our event went and whatever we've been doing since then. It'll be just before we go to Element Games for a big event, which would be really cool. Support the stream financially. You can subscribe on Twitch, you can subscribe on YouTube, you can join on YouTube. You can also subscribe to Hellstorm Wargaming.co.uk, where you can get more battle reports and kind of be like a Patreon, but get cool stuff and not have to do through a weird website. You just go through ours and it's through PayPal and it's really cool. So thank you very much for listening. This has been Hellstorm Wargaming. This has been Dan.
Hello, goodbye.
This has been Toby on the phone.
Hello, goodbye.
And I've been Mikey. We've been Hellstorm Wargaming. You guys have been fantastic, and hopefully we'll catch you in the next one.
Thanks for being patient.
See you later.
Adios.
Thank you very much, guys. So that was the stream. Sorry about the cock up with the placings.
Yeah, that was hard.
It's like, for some reason, BCP didn't work, but all the pairings will be published on Facebook. They'll also be live in the admin chat, I believe. Toby put them in the admin chat.
Yep, they're already there.
Yeah.
So they are currently there. That is your table number, as well as being who you are playing. So make sure on the day you find the table number. There will be 2 more players. We will have Tristan from Twisted Dice on the bottom table versus another player who we are currently just sorting out, filling in. But yeah, is there any other questions? Any other questions in the chat that you want to ask us before we go? Otherwise, you can contact us on WhatsApp or whatever. Thank you very much for tuning in live. Yeah, it's been pretty good.
If anyone wants to actually run down on my games, they can WhatsApp me or message me on Facebook.
Yeah, I'll give you a little. We'll do a proper review, won't we, Dan?
Yeah,
proper video review. Because we're finding that the podcast we don't really have enough time to go through everything.
No, it's cool.
A bit of a shame. So there we go.
So yeah,
is that everything?
Sorry about that, but it worked. We got our pairings. We're all good.
We did get there. We
got there.
We did great. Great
job, that's what Hellstorm's all about, enduring and making it work.
Hoping for the best and hoping things work when we need them to. So, yeah.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everyone.
Get studying your opponents.
Yeah, all the lists are now live also, so stop complaining.
Marley, I won't bother turning up.
Stop shouting at me. So all the parents are live. You start shit talking your opponent, basically.
Yeah.
Is that everything, guys? Anything else to add, Dad? Dan?
Nah, mate.
Dan.
No.
Anything to add, Toby?
No. Just again an extended apology for the technical difficulty with BCP.
Hopefully,
It's something
BCP.
that is fabled.
I can't believe I called Dad live on stream.
Well, you know, I didn't want to tell you on the stream.
I'm gonna go eat some curry shop cheese, I guess. I'm really not.
Why have you gone red for? It's not your fault, I'm your dad.
Oh well. I need to see the list now. So the list is live on WhatsApp.
Marley can't come because it's too wet. I won't bother, mate.
Guys, this is a bit of a road
disgusting.
wreck, a crash, a train wreck of a stream. So thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Thank you for bearing with us. Hopefully, during the next one, we'll be back up as normal. We'll be live. The next podcast should be the 17th of April on Wednesday around 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Or maybe earlier, but we'll make sure we kept up to date.
Good to speak to you, Toby. It's only been about
It was nice to speak to
14
you,
hours.
Yeah,
If that, yeah.
yeah, exactly.
If that, mate.
There we go. Thank you very much, guys. I love you, and I'll catch you later.
See you in the week.
Bye.